Welcome to Bar Talk. I'm your host, Brandon T.
And I'm Sharice. Welcome to the show.
Yes, like, subscribe, share the show, all that good stuff. Streets, how you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I am great. I am great. Question for you: You been watching movies lately? TV shows? Had the TV on, or you just reading books, baking pies? What you been doing?
D, all of the above.
All right, all right. So check it out. So Tyler Perry came out with a movie, uh, and the name of it is called "Divorce in the Black."
I saw it.
You saw it.
I
So
saw it.
if you saw it, then you know that who that person is. Audience, did y'all see it? And have y'all seen this meme going around that you see on either side of me between me and Sharice? This is the main character, one of the main characters in the show. And so let's talk about his role in some of his interactions. So I'm gonna do it like this. Sharice, have you ever dated a person that was very close to their family? They family pretty much dictated how they treated everybody and treated you. Have you ever experienced that?
Not a whole family, but a really bad situation with a mama.
Mm. It's
So
always
not
a
a whole
mama.
family
It's
with a
always a
mama.
mama. Ask any
Always some
therapist.
mamas
It's
and the
always mamas.
boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that in women. But you know that women, same thing. They mama and they aunties, you know what I'm saying, pride them, but not at the level of what happened in this movie. That character, his family, his brothers and his mama controlled everything with him, and they pretty much told him how to feel and so forth. And he would acquiesce to that. Would you think that that type of relationship would be hard to deal with? Somebody that they family has so much push and sway over what happens with them. Can you be in a relationship with
Well,
somebody like that?
no, because I got rid of the woman, the one and his mama. I couldn't deal with both of them. No, you and your mama can go. And it would have been you and your family can go. But the movie, if you think about it, her mother had a heavy influence on how she interacted in her marriage. That was what I got out of it. Was a lot of times we as women or people, we listen to what our mothers told us, and then we take it to the 10th power. And when our mother said, "I never intended for you to do this," she needed her mother to say that in order to let it go.
Right.
But that's what I think happened.
Right. So then, like I said, we go to the next part of that movie. Now, people, if you ain't seen that movie, spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? Say this video right here, catch a few up, and then come back to it, to this one here. So the next thing I thought that was a problem in this movie was that her family. So when she was breaking up with her husband, her family was trying to push their like on her. So the guy that mama and daddy like, they wanted her to talk to him, and it was a hard push for that. Do you think that that's overstepping their boundaries?
Yeah, her father and mother was overstepping their boundaries too. She wasn't even out of that. Like she didn't need to be looking at, talking to, kissing on, thinking about nowhere near another person for a long, long time. Because she really needed to heal from that. Like that was a really bad relationship. And even though you think you're ready, unless you really just got somebody want to put up with your healing process and be there through it, but that's a lot. It takes a lot to heal from something like that.
Yeah, because I thought that was out of line. I really did. I'm like, the girl just got out of the situation, and immediately y'all pushing Buddy on her. I mean, like, yo, y'all didn't ask her if she all right, or whatever. Y'all patted up for a minute, like, okay, go like him, and so forth. And I thought that was so far out of line and so far wrong. Cause that in itself creates problems. Like I said, when they're all from a small town, so everybody know everybody, and so the guy they pushing knows ex people and so forth. That there's nothing good that can come out of that and so forth. And a lot of times that type of situation right there goes tragically wrong. Cause like I said, the ex always has some type of feeling. Cause like I said, even though he left, he wanted divorce or whatever, all those feelings are still raw. and when you try to insert somebody new into that, and so forth. So would you think that there should be a time like you leave a relationship, you don't entertain anything else for a while. Make sure that you know what I'm saying that everything is kosher with your ex, or you don't care and plow along.
Look, I've been there, I've done that big mistake because you are not healed. You need to have some alone time for yourself to heal and figure you out and also learn where you went wrong because I don't care what that other person did to you. You played a role in how that went, even if your role was you picked them, and you need time to do that for yourself. I've done it. It's not something I recommend. I truly believe after every relationship, you should take some time and heal, and you can't listen to people that say, but I'm healing in this relationship because it's been over and I know it's been over and I healed. No, you didn't because you were still over there.
Yep.
So it's different. You still need time to heal. And when I find people who just say we just broke up, oh, okay, nice meeting you. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, because like I said, the feelings are still raw, and so you still thinking about the other person. No matter how you feel about that person, that person could be abusive, not abusive, loving, not loving, didn't care about you, felt neglected. As soon as y'all split, them feelings still a little raw, and so forth. So like I said, there should be a waiting period. And so forth. I agree with you, Sharice, on that. If hey, you just broke up. Oh, really? When did y'all break up? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You ready to go out? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I give you some. I give you some recommendations. I ain't coming to your. Yeah,
You got some recommendations, you got some references for
yeah. I tell you
here.
about a
You
few
can go with this
person.
person.
Am I coming to
That
your
person,
house? No, I'm
not
not coming.
me.
I'm not coming to your house. He won't never show up. No, yeah, he will. That, yeah, cause you don't know that you don't know if he ever, cause y'all were together. So whenever he did show, he showed up. So you know what I'm saying, nope, I ain't playing that game at all. Cause like I said, that game is going. You know what I'm saying, they too many men out here with too much pride and everything like that. Even with women, you know what I'm saying, dude can going on, and a woman, she sitting out there in the bushes looking at you. So that said, that go both
And
ways.
people lie. They lie because they know if you say I broke up 2 weeks ago, they gonna say oh, it was 2 months, and then when old Charlie over there at the door, oh I don't know what he doing over here. Yeah, because I broke up 2 days ago.
You got
That's
two
why he
days
at the
ago.
door.
Yeah.
They will lie. I have found it. I dated a guy one time. He told me it was 3 months. It was a
Three
week,
days? It
and
was 3 days?
we pulled up. It was a week, and we pulled up
Regular
to
week or
his
business
house,
week?
and probably a business week. Girlfriend was standing at the fence looking over like, hey, and I was like, is she here for you? What is that? What's going on? And
Three
she was like, what
months.
you doing with her? We just broke up last week. That's how I found out.
Oh Lord, man! See, like I said, that stuff. Like I said, it needs to be a good distance between, so y'all can shake the rust off yourself. You know, get that person out your mind completely, and so forth. And so, like I said, that's why I said that the parents were out of order. Even the best friend was kind of pushing her on there, and that was out of order. All that right there was out of order, and so forth. I don't think that nobody's. Like I said, that's why you. That's why, yeah, you even got to set boundaries with your friends and families too. Cause like I said, that it was a hard push. She kept saying that she wasn't ready, and nobody and everybody was pushing even harder. Every time she said it, people push harder, and so forth. So you got to watch out for that. You got to watch out for that. And then another scene in that movie that I thought was a bit much was the matter of fact. Do you tell your friends everything, Treese? Do you got a confidant that you tell everything that they can map every relationship out you ever had like they were there every time you was there?
No, and I don't think anybody should. I don't tell anybody everything, and I don't, and I hope everybody doesn't tell me everything. It is not for you to tell all your business to a person because they could be happy that stuff is going wrong in your life for all
Mm.
you know.
Mm.
For one, and number two, you're gonna possibly forgive that person. They're not. They not gonna forgive Charlie for slapping you around. They gonna want to shoot him,
Oh
and
yeah.
you sitting up there cooking fish. You frying fish for him,
Hey, fried
and
fish.
you
Pork
frying
chop
fish. They
sandwich.
want
Play,
to
hey,
shoot.
pork chop sandwiches. I need two pork chop sandwiches on light bread or two pork chops, you know what I'm saying? Gravy and rice and some collard greens and some mac and cheese. That's what you cooking? What?
One ham sandwich, no mayo and potato chips coming right up with back to the ham sandwich. So no, but I'm just saying, you over there cooking meals and all happy and love, and your family ready to come stab him because they know he had blacked your eye 2 weeks ago.
Right.
You cannot do that. You can't tell somebody everything, and it may not be that extreme. I'm being extreme here, but it may not be that extreme. You caught him talking to another woman. That them friends still mad. They still encouraging you to talk to other men, to leave him, to do all these things, and you're over it. You can't do it. Don't do it.
Yes, because like I said, the lady, the friend had wrote a letter, listed out everything she thought was a grievance in their relationship on a piece of paper. And so, like I said, I think that's oversharing at a point. I mean, you gotta keep. I know you people want people to confide in for help and help and suggestions and so forth, and that's just human nature, right? Because like I said, we're gonna ask a person, we're gonna go Google it and so forth. And but I like there's gotta be some levels to it. There's some stuff you keep in your pocket, and some stuff you know what I'm saying you tell and so forth. Like I said, if you're in an abusive relationship where the guy's beating you, definitely tell somebody that so you gotta get you some help. But a lot of, I mean, it's a slippery slope. Cause like I said, sometimes some stuff you need to tell so to get you out of it, and sometimes you need to keep it in your pocket. Cause like I said, y'all can work it out. Like hey, he talking to some woman out there, and next thing you know, your mama hate her forever.
And there are too many resources for help today too. You don't need to go and tell your friends. Go get a good therapist.
Right.
Okay, tell her like your best friend every single thing that's happening so she can help you. Your best friend or your friends sometimes are going to talk to you out of their own pain
Right.
too. They're gonna remember when George did that to them and how George never stopped, or George did this, and now they're relating it to you, and it may or may not be the same situation. That's another thing. People talk to you and give you advice out of their own pain, which is why you can't tell people everything. Your
Ab-
situation may not be the same as theirs.
Absolutely. And then like I said, next part of that movie was uh, he came back home. He said she brought the new interest home back to their house, and then dude in the morning snuck in the house, broke in the house. He's sitting at the
Out
table
there
eating
eating
cereal.
cereal.
He eating cereal.
Like it was Tuesday.
Yeah,
Like yesterday, I spent the night here. I got my cereal.
yeah. And so, like I said, that's why you know, sir. If somebody just broke up within recent times, don't go over their house. Don't spend a night. I don't care how bad you want them. Bring them to your house. If you can't bring them to your house for whatever reason, you can't bring them to your house. Cause you, cause you telling somebody else at the house waiting on you. You better get a
So your
hotel
sister go
room.
hotel.
Better get a hotel room. Don't go over there. Cause just like in that scenario there, old buddy was right there in there eating cereal. Buddy in there asleep. And hey man, hey, it's gonna left a million times that way. Don't make the
He
news,
was
folks.
brave. He was brave to be up in. She was brave to be up in there, to be honest, because as abusive and crazy as his family was,
Yeah,
I'm not so sure I would have ever been to that house again. Them people would have never knew where I was because they were crazy.
yeah.
They could have sent one of the brothers over there. The mama was crazy. Monique could have played that role too, by the way, real good.
Oh yeah,
The
she was.
mama role.
Oh,
Monique would have tore
you know
that
Tyler
role
Perry
up.
ain't messing with Monique right now, but she would have did a good
I
job
know,
doing it.
but I'm
She probably
sure
would
she
have done
would
better
have
at
did
it,
good.
but she ain't. But he know
She
he ain't
would have
messing with
been better
Monique.
at that role, but he ain't messing with Monique. I was like, dang, Monique could have played that role. But crazy mama, crazy brothers, he crazy. Why are you at that house? You would have had to find me. I wouldn't even have been at my parents' house or my best friend. Even like, where's she at? We don't even know where she at.
Right,
Cause you crazy.
right. Like I said, people, put it in the comments if you think Monique would have done a good job in there and what you think about that role.
Yes.
And I want to take a pause in the show and ask this, Sharice, what you drinking?
I am drinking. It's got strawberries in it, but it's actually a pineapple mimosa.
Oh, okay. With
You know I like my
strawberries,
champagne, and
champizzle.
I happened to have strawberries in the refrigerator and was like, "That's cute," so I threw them in there. But it's pineapple juice with prosecco
All right,
and strawberries.
some champizzle with Sharice here.
Champizzle.
Yeah, so yeah, people. So like I said, in that story, and that storyline ends tragically like everything else. And I want to say this though. I want to say if you in that type of situation, the way she handled it at the end, that you know what I'm saying, she the strength, you know what I'm saying, she got the jammy out, and it was like yo, she calculated it like yo, she let him beat her up, you know what I'm saying, for the marks or whatever, and then she defended herself at the end, cold, so forth. I guess you get to that point when you're fed up. Is that when you get to that point? Was she fed up at the end, or was that out of fear? That you know what I'm saying? She ended like she did.
Okay, so a couple things. Number one, we've seen this ending in a lot of movies. Jennifer Lopez,
Just look at
Enough,
yeah.
Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts, same ending, them killing the man. So I knew that was probably going to happen, but I think it happens because you have seen some things with these people and you know how they move. And I think she knew if I don't kill him, he's going to kill me at some point. It's one or the other. And lots of women have been killed by men that they certainly can't go kill because that's just not in them.
Right.
But they have been killed in real life by men who wouldn't leave them alone. So I think she knew that. And I think she felt like she didn't have any other choice.
Yep. So she had to unalive him in that scenario at the end. But yeah, but like I said though, I guess it builds up to that point and and so forth. Like I said, it didn't have to go that way. Honestly, if the situation was, you know what I'm saying, his heavy family influence and her bringing a new guy in, I think things would have been different. That scenario would have not have crashed in that way, my opinion, and so
Yep.
forth. That hey, if she would have took her time by herself, got herself together, and like I said, immediately found a dude, and X immediately saw it all happen, and then it looks like a conspiracy, and that's the optics you don't want. That the person y'all fall out, and then next thing you know, you with a new dude right away. It's like, hey, were you with Buddy the whole time? Or even a second, if it flip, and a woman like, oh, was you with her the whole time, and so forth,
Yep.
and that just puts in a thing. And I know people. I don't want to delay your life. I know I hit it back, hit you in the way back. Like I want to live my life. I get you. I'm trying to save your life too now. Let's look at it two way. I want you to live your life as happy as you can, but hey, everything will be right away. Take a chill pill. Take 6 months. Take 6 to 8 months. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? They got all types of things that will take up your time, keep your mind off of it. And then go find you somebody once the dust settles. Cause like I said, you don't want that all right there at the same time, those raw feelings, and that's how you make the news. And you don't want to be on the news. Yeah, so put it in the comments, y'all. How y'all feel about the movie and so forth? And do you agree that she went too fast when her parents? Three questions. First question: that it was her people's over their boundaries. I'm trying to push her with the guy. Was the best friend over her boundary trying to push? And would you share every aspect of your life with your friends to dissect you and so forth? Yep. And so, Sharice, question for you. What you got for us tonight?
Okay, first I want to say thank you to my Aunt Pauline. She commented like 8 times on the last podcast.
Hey,
Everything
Pauline,
that we
thank you.
talked about. Auntie Pauline, thank you. I love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Auntie.
And put everything. She said she loved that last one. So thank you, Auntie Pauline. I'm gonna make sure you see this one. So here's what I have in the spirit of keeping on track to this movie. My tip for ladies: heal, go and get healed, because you might think you good, but you're not. You're not. And stop lying to these people about when you broke up. Tell the truth.
Tell
If
the
it was
truth.
last week, don't even be dating. That's it. I've made those mistakes. I'm not talking about nobody because I'm talking about myself. Do not do it. It's going to be disastrous for you. In
That's
most
for
cases, it's
everybody.
not going to work out. And plus, you are picking people still in that unhealed place. So the next person you get with probably gonna be the same person you just got out of, because you're still picking people from an unhealed place. You gotta figure out why you picked Charlie in the first place. Because
Yes.
if you don't figure that out, you're gonna keep going to get another one. So stop. Stop, give yourself some time, exercise, eat healthy,
If you
get
don't
your mind
heal,
right.
You gonna have him sitting at your kitchen table eating a bowl of cereal, looking
Cereal.
for you.
Somebody you need a pork chop sandwich.
With a light
That's
bread
all
and that
I
pork
need.
chop. Yes,
Go
people,
get him.
people. Real talk. Keep it 100 with everybody, because you don't want to have a situation where that you say you've been out of a situation and you invite the new person over, and then there's somebody banging at the door
Or the window.
or the window. Or you know what I'm saying, or it could be him, and now he taking shots at the door and the window. So you don't want that. So with that being said, it's been bar talk. Put it in the comments, share, like, all that good stuff. Again, it's
Follow,
bar
follow,
talk
follow.
with Brandon and Sharice. We'll see you later. Peace.